Some are still stuck back there. Come on out of that cave. Come on you out. Can build your own house. There is liberty. Don't you know? Have you heard? You have been set free. We are free thinkers. We're free. We are free thinkers.
Greetings, greetings, greetings. Come on in the house. Come on in the house. Welcome home. Now, you know, I say that every week because I want you to feel welcome. I want you to feel relaxed. We're going to have 30 minutes of just going in. We just have so many different things that we talk about and we discuss because we want to provoke thought, bring awareness, and point people towards maybe they need to do something different. That may be intervention. My name is Janice Pons. I am the host of From Destruction to Dignity, Clinical Perspectives, Spiritual Truths. This is all about education. This is not therapy. Put the little crawl at the bottom. Put it down there. This is not therapy. This is to provoke thought, bring awareness, and maybe intervention is something that people decide that they want to pursue. And having said that, you can go to my website, www.janicepons.com, and there is a resource page where the research has been done for you. You can access so many different pathways that have already been researched for you. If you want to get a therapist, if you want a support group, if you want a more intensive level of care, whatever you may need, some of you may have gotten through January. It's like, man, I thought I was going to cut back on my drinking, and you're not able to. Some people need a medically supervised detox because they can't stop on their own. And true enough, you can become physiologically addicted to a mind-altering substance. It happens with alcohol, benzodiazepines, opiates. There are certain types of substances that you can get in really hot water. You can get in some serious trouble if you try to just stop cold turkey. Outside of a miracle, you will need some assistance. Trust me. I've seen it over and over and over again, how people get in hot water when they don't do it the right way. So gotta meet you right where you are. So I really encourage you to navigate that page, the resource page. There are so many links you can click on related to eating disorders and just so many other things. On the eating disorders, we're going to have Dr. Heather Gillum to come as a guest here real soon in the next week or two. And we had her back months ago, and that was a very highly viewed podcast where we talked about eating disorders. That's her specialty. But she's a clinical psychologist. Love me some Heather. Heather, she's just a down-to-earth kind of gal, but she is brilliant. And she's brilliant. She's knowledgeable. She's educated. And she's anointed. What a combination that is. So I look forward to Dr. Gillum coming on real soon. And so we will be having her. And we're just going to take some journeys together and flow and see where God takes us with that. So, you know, with Clinical Perspective, Spiritual Truths, we talk about topics to provoke thought, to provoke us towards wellness, recovery, getting strategies, skills, and tools. And so, as you all know, anybody that's been sticking with me any length of time on this podcast know that I talk about how Dr. Price has prompted me and respectfully encouraged me to deal with the book, The Scapegoat, that I wrote last year. And this is, I tell you, when you author a book, something happens to you. We're talking about that neuroplasticity again. We talked about that last week, where you reorganize your brain and you get new pathways that take you down a road of like, wow, you widen your horizons. A lot of good things can happen. And that's what happened to me when I pursued the path of being an author. My first book was Still in the Minds of America, which you can get on Amazon. I wrote that in 2008. People are still ordering it. It's a really good book. And because I went back, actually, that was about 20 years of research that went into Still in the Minds of America, because I went back in 16, 17, 1800s and just began this journey that blew me away, realizing that I had been so severely lied to. Yes, Black folk were specifically targeted with specific types of lies, and my mind had been effectively and strategically stolen. And I deal with how there has been a stealth, very demonic plan to rape the minds of Black Americans. It's not hard to prove at all. It's not, I mean, it's part of the history. It's just part of history. And so that we can get our minds back. We can get them back. I got mine back after it had been just walked all over and just ripped apart. But God healed me, and he had me to write what I learned as I researched. So hence the book Still in the Minds of America. So 12 years later, he had me to write The Scapegoat. So Dr. Price really, she liked this book. And so she suggested that you need to talk about Scapegoat. I said, okay. So we'll do that once a month. So here I am